Hey y'all, it's your favorite DJ Emaree, and thank you for tuning in to WPRL 91.7 FM via my YouTube channel. Good day, Alcorn and surrounding areas. This news brief has been brought to you by WPRL 91.7 FM. In local news, the Maryland National Guard helps distribute meals at city schools. Baltimore, Maryland, the National Guard is helping distribute meals at Baltimore city schools. Families can come as usual, Monday through Friday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to pick up free meals for Baltimore City students. The district is counting to grab offer and go meals and distribute learning packets for students across 18 different locations. But on Wednesday, the city had some extra help. The National Guard stepped in hopes of cutting down on wait times and ensuring students have the meals and learning materials they needed during this pandemic. City schools served about 80,000 students. Some families say they're grateful they're still able to get what they need for the students during this time. The hope is that the extra pair of hands will minimize wait times for families. In other local news, Maryland Potomac Pizza gives back in a big way during coronavirus crisis. A chain of local restaurants in Maryland is doing a lot more these days than simply cooking up pizzas and serving them to customers. During the coronavirus outbreak, Potomac Pizza is striving to give as much free food as possible to various employees who are on the front lines of this pandemic. Greenberg's business, with 4 locations across Maryland, delivers pizzas and other snacks to hospital employees, police officers, firefighters, and others whose job is to protect the public during the coronavirus pandemic. In entertainment news, Chrissy Teigen wishes daughter Luna a happy 4th birthday, my tiny queen. April 15th, celebrity couple Chrissy Teigen and John Legend are celebrating their daughter's 4th birthday. The 34-year-old model and television personality and 41-year-old singer posted tributes on social media and threw an at-home party for their daughter, Luna, on her birthday on Tuesday. Teigen had nothing but praise for Luna on Twitter. She shared a photo of her daughter wearing a 2-piece swimsuit and a crown. I was not prepared for a love like this. You are smart, funny, chaotic, and full of love and empathy. Happy 4th birthday to my tiny queen. In other entertainment news, Ciara Russell Wilson expects a baby boy. April 14th, celebrity couple Ciara and Russell Wilson are expecting a baby boy. The 34-year-old singer and the 31-year-old NFL player announced in an Instagram video Tuesday that their second child together will be a son. Ciara and Wilson already have a 2-year-old daughter, Sienna Princess. Ciara is also a parent to a 5-year-old son, Future Zaire, with ex-fiancé rapper Future. In the video, Ciara and Wilson announced the sex of their unborn child along Sienna and Future. The couple used poppers that launch blue powder and confetti. In weather, it is currently 94 degrees here in Waldorf, Maryland. We can expect a high of 54 degrees and a low of 39 degrees. This news brief has been brought to you by WPRL 91.7 FM. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. On Tuesday, April 14th, the Upsilon Tau chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated introduced their 5 spring initiates via Twitter. Congratulations to the 5 dimensions. Alcorn State University has issued prorated funds for housing, meals, and parking for spring 2020 semester. For more information, visit the Alcorn's website at www.alcorn.edu/news-events. Again, the website is www.alcorn.edu/news-events. For my speaking segment, I will be talking to you all about my transition from in-person learning and online learning. I would prefer in-person learning with some courses online. I know because of the pandemic, it's new to everyone as far as teachers and students, and it's a little harder for teachers because they're getting acclimated to becoming more tech savvy. I would prefer in classes with some online classes only because I'll be able to walk up to my teacher and ask for clarity versus emailing them, because most of them do not email me back, or they just don't really take the time out of their day to do that. I feel like online classes are easier to a certain extent. So I have a class that I'm going through now, and he would set assignments to be due, let's say April 15th at 1 o'clock a.m. like 12:59 a.m. instead of, you know, 11:59 p.m. So when I look at the date, it says it's due on the 16th, but it's actually due on the 16th at 1 a.m. So it's kind of confusing, and if I say something, he either doesn't respond, or you know, he could probably be like, you had a chance to do it earlier, but the due date isn't really accurate, if that makes sense. And as far as tests online, it's kind of easier for me because the PowerPoint is right there, so I can go back and forth. But the way my teacher has the PowerPoint set up, or my test set up, most of it is fill in the blank, even though I put in word for word what it says, but I still end up getting like a 78 or a 75 without any comments on how I received that grade. So it's kind of difficult. I feel like maybe it's difficult for teachers who are kind of behind on their lesson plan to teach online. But Canvas, we're allowed to look at our dashboard and it will tell us what assignments are due, but sometimes if it's due that day, it won't have it on there. It'll just have the rest of the assignments due on there. So far my transition has been smooth. I've had online classes before, so it's not really hard for me. And for the teachers that do email me back, they're very helpful. And if I could do grad school online, I probably would, as long as I'm able to attend their office hours. So for some helpful tips, I would advise you to do your assignments at least 2 days ahead of time, and to make sure that you write them down in a planner so that you don't forget. And also look closely at the dates and times they are due, because like I told you before, it might say it's due on the 16th, but it'll be due on the 16th at 1 a.m. So just make sure that you stay on top of everything that you have, and pray, and just stay calm and positive, and we're gonna get through this. Thank you for joining my speaking segment, and I enjoy speaking with you guys, vibing with you guys, and I love you, and I will see you guys next Wednesday at 5. Bye.